Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli, and it's Baldwin in at the 2. Here's Melli. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Hayes attacking. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And finished off by Hayes.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
They get it back. Back to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Ward. Hayes with a screen. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Baldwin. His shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Hayes. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Baldwin's shot is off.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for your home team, Oatara. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hayes. Fires for 3. No good that time. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Baberovic. And there's the screen. Looking to win the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw, no good. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Here's Baldwin. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the 3 off target. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. Doesn't go that time. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Melli. No made baskets yet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the away team, Melli.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Baldwin's shot is good.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Melly. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. He's defended by Hayes.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Out to the right wing. Picked his pocket. And they're running. Finished off the break. Here's Baldwin. He has 7. Hayes with it. Got it off in time. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Up 8. We've got more hoops coming your way. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
There's the triple. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Second chance effort. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Guterich can't hit. Launches a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Herrera. Here's Hamas. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. The layup misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
They set the screen. The 3 is up. It's stolen by Birch. Here's the break. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Top of the key. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. Here's Guterich. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Driving to the basket, clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Hits the trifecta.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And the visitors call time here. A minute 15 left in the first half. With the drive. The shot no good. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ooh, poked away. Here we go, all alone. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Herrera. Off target with the open look. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Will it go? That one no good. Here's Hummus. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And now an up. Thanks as always.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Baberovic. From beyond the arc and then some. Baberovic has got 6. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Baberovic in at the point. Pass to Ward. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Hayes. He's scoreless. Here's Baberovic from downtown. The shot, no good. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the shooting guard position. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And with a little over a minute gone by. The second half is underway. A deep three. It's not going to go for him.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
They've got Hayes. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at the 2.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Hayes. To the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Baberovic. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 9.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Hayes hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and stolen by Hayes. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Baberovic can't get it to go.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
There's a screen. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Out to the right wing. Here's Baldwin. The teardrop. It's Hayes with the rebound. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
.127 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ward. Right wing. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Baberovic. He's got 9. They can't stop the run with that one. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Ward. He's defended by Hayes. Offensive rebound. Now Hayes. Clock at 4. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point land, the long-distance 3 is buried.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Pass to Ward. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can...
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Birch, guarded closely. Pass to Guduric, 3 on the clock. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Jack's up at 3. They get the rebound. Oh, they get a hand on it. Soft touch off the glass.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
4-3. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. And he lobs it up top. It's rebounded by Herrera. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
The 3. To the right side. Here's Hamas. Knocks down the long J.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. They set a pick. Inside. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Pass to Herrera. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Birch. In transition, here they come. The 3 ball. Tries again. Here's Guduric. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
.157 left to play in the 4th quarter. Fires top of the key. It doesn't go for him.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. The putback.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And Herrera gets it to go.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Man, showing some terrific range. A minute 6 left in the 4th. On the clock. Drives to the hoop. It's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Off target with the three. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hamas. From the arc. Guduric with the rebound. To the paint. Stolen. Here's Herrera. And he lobs it up. And Hamas gets it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Cannon. Five to shoot. That one wide left. Here's Watsara. Pass to Ward. From outside the arc. A shot by Watsara, no good. The three. Rebounded by Ward. Driving the lane, and they pick up two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Cannon over to the left wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. They set the pick. Here he goes. They get the rebound. Pass to Ward. Here's Watsara. To the wing on the left. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Away team ball.
Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Away team foul. Cannon. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Ward. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
There's Cannon with the three. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
1:49 left in the first quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Ward. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And that one falls for Cannon. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. With some arc. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the wing right side. Here's Watera. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Back to Cannon. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ward. And here's Hayes. And that one is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The shot's good from Nedovic.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Herrera. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Herrera's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Here's Nedovic. Kalinic. Tries again. Bollenboy passes to Nedovic. Three-pointer. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Herrera. Tries to save it. On Tuesday, then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen.
Can you actually believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Kept alive. Here's Bollenboy. Can't hit from in close. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. from deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Nedovic with the drive. In the corner, Teodosic with it. Here's Mitrovic. Back to Teodosic. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. Teodosic is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Herrera can't hit.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Herrera. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he hits the jumper for 2. Herrera's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Teodosic. Kalinic. Jacks up a 3. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's blocked. Pass to Teodosic. There's the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. And no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Herrera's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Here's Nedovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nedovic has got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Kalinic drops in the layup for 2. And that ties it up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Herrera. That one goes in. Herrera's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ripped away. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Cannon. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Beyond the arc. Pass to Ward. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And no good that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Watsura. The tray. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Cannon. He has 6. Rebounded by Ward. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3. 4 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's a good screen. To the left side wing. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got a piece of it. The 3 sinks the triple. Ward's got 6 points. Ward's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. To the left wing. Dos Santos. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. He's got 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Traps in the tray.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Here's Ward. From downtown. No good on that one.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The game now all time.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
It's good from long range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And it's denied. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Watsura.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Dos Santos. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
Fires the 3. A shot by Watsura, no good.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
2 on the clock. It's deflected.
Substitution on the court.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They're up by 4. And we'll return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pass to Herrera. There's the 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Here's Mitrovic. Off target at the rim. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
They set the screen to the middle. Here's Hamas. Missed inside. Hamas has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Takes it inside. Kalinic. No good on the triple. Low. Drills it from outside.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
A 3-ball. As with the rebound.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Off with the layup.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Kalinic got it. Good job in the low post. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Herrera passes to Hamas. Six to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. And he gets the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Shot on the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Herrera. The putback is no good. Pass to Bone Boy. Misses the baby hook. Low. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Pulls it up. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Hamas. Pass to Herrera. Driving to the basket. Pocket 6. Teardrop shot. Teodosic grabs the miss. Kalinic. They get it back. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't go.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Count it. Launches it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the floater. Missed inside. The three. They get it again. Pass to Hayes. Takes the three. The shot won't fall.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. And rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. It's stolen. Hayes for three. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And he drives in. And he dunks it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Marjanovic. Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. Off target from outside.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here he goes. Fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Shoots. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And he makes it.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. To the left side wing.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baldwin. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. Make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. first quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
From outside the arc. And no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Fires the three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Here's the teardrop. Baldwin with a rebound. Here's Melly. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Baldwin. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
He takes it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And that one good. 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They're up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the take, and that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. There's a screen by Birch. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Teodosic. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Down low. Knocked loose. They get it back to the wing, right side. Takes a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Over to the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Counted. Pass to Guduric. Second chance shot. First shot won't go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Puts up a deep three. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Nedovic. Offline with a 3. Right wing. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Here's Teodosic. High arcing shot. And it's in there. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Here's Goodrich. The three-pointer off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Nedovic. For 3. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Here we go. 1-on-1. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's go with a 3. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Here we go. 1-on-1.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
It'll be a turnover.
30 seconds left in the second period. They set the pick. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
There's the 3. Rebounded by Birch. Pass to Goodrich. He got it up. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side.
All right, and now that glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 2 guard. Now Hayes, back to Marjanovic. Fast break, here we go. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Beverovic can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
First team foul.
Off the inbound pass. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Here's Baldwin. Fires in the triple. Baldwin's got 9.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Marjanovic can't hit. Driving in. It's Hayes with the rebound. 90 seconds into the second half now, and it's blocked.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Melly, the pass to Hayes. Snatched away. And here they come. Deflects the pass. Here we go. And they're on the break. Three-pointer in transition.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Takes it inside. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Beverovic. Off target from three-point range.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
No good from outside. Here's Baldwin. 11 points in the game. Nails it from 3. Baldwin's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And here's Hayes. Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
There's a screen. Pass to Beverovic from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Beverovic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. And here's Hayes. The 3-ball. That shot off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Viverovic gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And that goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And they'll keep possession.
The away team. Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Birch. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
11 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Birch. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 3. Rebounded by Birch. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
Out to the wing. Pass to Guduric. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
A clear look for Birch. Offline with a baseline jumper.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
There's the drive. Off the mark there with a 3. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And a miss there on the triple. He's guarded by Birch. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Guduric can't hit. Here's Nedovic. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
To the inside. Good on the short little jump shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. No good on the triple. He's off on the layup. To the paint. Here's Birch. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Nedovic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth. Counted from distance.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3. To
the left wing. Here's Teodosic. From behind the arc. To the left side wing. From downtown. From outside the arc. He's guarded by Birch. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
From deep three-point land. And he can't get that one. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the three. Gudarich can't hit. Here's Nedovic. Jacks up a three. Gudarich with the rebound. Puts up a deep three. The shot no good. Fires from way outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was...
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Offensive rebound. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Biberovic. Count it. Good. Covered by Hayes. Pass to Ward. Five on the clock. Watsura. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Hayes with it. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they've been consistent in their approach, and they've found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. A shot by Biberovic, no good.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And Hayes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bangs home the trifecta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Biberovic has got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hayes, no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Baldwin. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ward's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Biberovic. On the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Taken away by Hayes. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Biberovic. He's got 8. Here's Baldwin, and it's blocked. The baseline J connects, the jumper drops.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
From deep. The shot, no good. Here's Watsura with the shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And after just one quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They swipe it. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Herrera. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Hamas. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Herrera. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
On Sunday, then on Thursday.
Personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Argento, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trying his luck from deep. The offensive rebound. Betterich. No good with the layup.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For 3. Herrera can't hit. And here comes the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Birch's shot's good.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Birch grabs the board. Inside. It's deflected. And here's the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And here's the fast break. Lets it go with a 3. Pass to Hamas. Here's Herrera. Hits the three-point bomb. Herrera's got 6.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
The shot by Colson, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Driving in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. To halt the run, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Herrera. He's got 6. Pass to Hamas. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. .152 left in the first half of the game. Here's Colson. To the paint. Here's Birch. The layup off target.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
1:19 left to play here in the half. Here's Herrera. And it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession.
Away team ball.
Low.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
That one falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's a minute left in the first half. For the three. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Three-pointer. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Off with the layup. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
It'll be a turnover. Substitution on the court.
Hey, 19 seconds left here in the second. Here's Baldwin. This one for three. The shot off that time. Here's Herrera. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to this second and third unit.
Let's go now to our end. Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the four-man position. That one goes. Count it. Biberovic has gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Lets the three fly. And it's Hayes in the corner. 6 on the shot clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the one spot.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the point guard position. Pass to Marjanovic. Picked off in midair. Covered by Hayes. Out left to the wing. Here's Watara. Shot clock at 6. Drills the three-pointer. Ward's got 11.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. And he's good on the three ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Melli passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Walter has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Hayes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Sinks the three-pointer. Hayes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they're running. .144 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Biberovic. Here's Marjanovic. No good with the layup.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
There's the triple. That shot is off. To the inside. A nice shot by Melli. Melli's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. Puts up a deep 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Covered by Hayes. Here's Ward. He's got 11. Down low. Stolen away. Inside. Taken away by Hayes. To the left wing. Takes a 3. They get it again. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And after a... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Herrera from past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Herrera. He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Gutterich, and that one is hammered home.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Away team foul. Herrera. First personal foul. First team foul.
you know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
First one falls for him. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Pass to Hummus. Another shot. Clock at 6. Poke loose. And they're moving it up. Count that one. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Colson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2, Colson.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
1:21 left in the fourth. Here's Gutteridge. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one. Gutteridge has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Herrera. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Birch. Fires for 3. The shot comes out.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It doesn't go for him. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Shoots it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over.
everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
19-footer. Jump shot is good that time. About a minute into this first quarter. From deep three-point land. First shot won't go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
This one for three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Away team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
So it's the home team now. Out left to the wing. Gets the three to fall. 5 points in the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Going inside.
Oh! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
That one misses.
Dom taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The shot. Pass to Ward. From outside, off the mark. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Good on the bucket.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Hayes with a screen. That one is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Deflected, and they'll get another chance.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Got it.
I just love the ball movement.
It's a 6-point game. Misses the three. Some solid defense from Hayes. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
To the right side. And there's a pick. Pulls up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Ward. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 7.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. The ball's knocked loose, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Nedovic. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
And the visitors call time here. Fires for 3. And he buries his first look. Here's Teodosic. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Hamas.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
C goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Nedovic. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Herrera. Here's Hamas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Teodosic. Here's the pick. That's tipped. Here's Nedovic. 4-3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Pass to Herrera. Here's Hamas. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Herrera. And finally they hit one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
There's a screen. And it's off from 3-point range. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Teodosic. Still without a bucket. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. They set the pick to stop the run. That shot is off. And there's the drive. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
That three's off the mark. And they're on the run. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Puts up a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Takes the 3. No good on the shot.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
8 seconds left in the first half. The layup off target.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The home team calls timeout. And stolen by Hayes. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. For the tie. To the wing on the left. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's the three. He can't get that one to fall.
Home team foul. Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming off the floor for your home team. Number 99. Dos Santos.
Sinks the tray.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The home team calls timeout. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Driving inside. All sorts of time. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Down low. Out to the wing. Here's Ward. On target from range. Ward's got 5 now.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Ward. 6 on the shot clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And here comes the break. Yep, count it. He has 7.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Banked it in off the glass.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Hayes. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
He's defended by Hayes. He shoots it. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lays it up and banks it in. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
The home team calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
1:51 left in the third quarter. He takes it in to the wing on the left. Inside.
Home team foul. Dos Santos. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter here. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Connects from downtown. 12 points for him. 1:02 left in the third quarter. the clock. With his first shot attempt. He's off on that one.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The ball goes to the away team.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. To the inside, Ward, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And he drives in. They get the rebound. Pass to Hamas. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Offensive rebound. And at last, they get one to fall.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
To the wing, right side. Here's Nedovic. From down in the low post, it goes.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Knocks it down from distance.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Teodosic. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
3-pointer. Off target from outside. Over to the left wing. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. That one goes in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hamas.
Home team foul. Nedovic. Second personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herrera from the arc. The rebound by Teodosic. Here we go, one-on-one. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Hamas.
Home team foul. Kalinic. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Second shot opportunity. To the left side wing. Pass to Herrera. From deep. That shot off the mark. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
It just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Going inside. The three. Unable to get that one. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. For three. Drains the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
C. Offensive rebound.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Clock at 6. Pass to Herrera. From outside, off the mark. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
No good there. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Hamas. Over to the wing. Let's go with a three. Kept alive. Goes back up. Misses the shot. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time...
everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic, Baldwin out there with Hayes, and it's Melli in at the four-man position. Here's Cannon. There's the drive. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic. Off target from three-point range. Covered by Hayes. Takes the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Melli. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And Cannon gets it to go.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Biberovic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Cannon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Here's Biberovic. He takes it in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Cannon. Shakes him. It's rebounded by Hayes. Going inside. It's tipped. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Baldwin looking for the opening. Right wing, just 5 on the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
And that one falls for Cannon. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The three, and the three ball is good. Cannon's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Biberic, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Six on the shot clock. Off target at the rim.
I thought he had that all sewn out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can...
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
What's up? Seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up by 9. And don't. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
6 to shoot. Got a hand on it. It's tipped. Throws up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Pass to Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. Drives to the hoop, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Fast break. Here we go. Off target from outside. To the inside. Lets a floater go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's the screen. Pass to Colson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Ballin' Boy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ballin' Boy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gutteridge. Still without a basket. The layup off target.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Ballin' Boy, and the layup's good off the glass. Ballin' Boy's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Not going to go that time. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one drops for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires away from outside. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Over to the wing. Pass to Colson. And they get it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. On Sunday and then on Wednesday. Cuts off the pass. Here's Gutteridge. Rebounded by Ballin' Boy. Out to the wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3.
At the line for the away team.
And he sinks the seconds. And he nails the third. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Dos Santos, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team
And you
foul.
don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Dos Santos.
Good on the second free throw. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Taken away. And they're on the break.
Away team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your home team, Dos Santos.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
To the right side. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Colson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Nedovic. It could go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They're up by 10. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Make some noise.
Well, I think for the home team, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team. And that about wraps it up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The visitors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Biberovic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the power forward. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Baldwin. 5 on the clock. Off with the layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And it's good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Over to the wing. Here's Biberovic. 9 points in the game so far. Melli passes to Baldwin. Marjanovic down low. To the middle. Here's Biberovic. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. Biberovic has got 11.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And there's the try. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And here's Hayes. Still yet to score. Pass to Biberovic. No good with the layup. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Melli.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Goes up off the inbound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Both good from the line that time. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Baldwin. Banked in off the glass.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Biberovic. The shot misses. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter.
Away team foul. Baldwin. Second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better. More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
1:10 left to play in the third. Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Fires the three. Kept alive.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And so here's the home team. Here's Cannon. Good work there as it goes. Cannon's got 13.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 19. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes down. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Dos Santos buries it down low. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And he drives in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Hands it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
From outside the arc. No good that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
No good on the quick three. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The offensive rebound to the paint. Pass to Birch. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. They get it back. Stolen. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Dos Santos. Here's Mitrovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Looking to get it going. To the left side wing. The three bangs home the trifecta. Gutterich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Nedovic. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that one, good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Nedovic has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Gutterich, and he drops in the layup off the glass. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Dos Santos, and the layup falls. 1:06 left in the game. Here's Colson. Pass to Gutterich. And here's Birch. Gutterich, the pass to Colson. Clock at 6. The layup missed. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Snatched up. Knocked loose. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dos Santos can't hit the turnaround jumper. Pushing it up. Yep, that one goes.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Fires from way outside. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that